Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the NECA Toys Rocky 40th Anniversary. This is Rocky IV's Apollo Creed. Taking the old tape measure, Apollo Creed stands a little over, just by a hair, literally, a little over 7 inches tall. Just to compare him, we'll just move the head over and the hat over. To compare him with Rocky, that we just recently had a look at, you can see that Apollo is a fair bit taller, which is accurate, a fair bit taller than Rocky here. And we'll do some comparisons, of course, when we have a look at Ivan as well. So here we have Apollo Creed depicted here in the early stages, the early opener, I should say, of his first bout with Ivan Drago. Quite over the top, featuring some song styling of the late James Brown. Apollo Creed certainly made quite the entrance in his, again, opening bout, and his only bout, unfortunately, with one Ivan Drago. Somewhat cocky in his entranceway, somewhat cocky with what he thought was a fairly simple and easy win. Unfortunately, that would not be the case with the late Apollo Creed. But I do really like the outfit, and I like the fact that we do get ourselves like the over-the-top American, flag-waving Apollo, considering we've already gotten Apollo Creed from the earlier, I think the first wave of NECA figures for Rocky. We already got an Apollo, so really getting him in the American clad outfit looks quite good. You can see his very cocky, very happy looking facial expression. He does also have, though, a more serious looking facial expression, depending on whatever way that you would like to display him. I personally like a little bit more the smile and the fun-loving Apollo before he gets his clock cleaned, but there's a couple of different options that you can display him with. The fact that they already have the likeness and the licensing to use the likeness of Carl Weathers, I would certainly hope to see them maybe do like Carl Weathers from Predator. I guess any bit of a customizer out there could make use of like this head, for example. Maybe not this one here, but this one here, and turn it into Carl Weathers from Predator, which I think wasn't his name like Dylan or something. Again, the head sculpt is beautiful on this. Making use of some dark browns. Like the eyes certainly have a read to them. A little bit more on this one with the happy-go-lucky Apollo. Some close-up details there of his face. I like that the teeth have been painted in, even like the interior of his mouth, a slight lighter pink have been incorporated in there as well, and a great sculpt all around on his hair. Again, whatever choice you would want to go with either one of these figures, at least the head sculpt wise, I think are both absolute wins. Speaking of wins, though, get a load of this outfit, though. Way over the top. I absolutely love it. He had absolutely no idea what was going to happen to him. He learned very quickly, though. NECA Toys really did a great job of recreating how just over the top his outfit was here in plastic form. It does seem like this could theoretically be removed, but it would involve taking the arms out of the sockets, and again, like it's fully finished for a torso, but I really wouldn't entertain the idea, because this is such a denser plastic, of trying to take the jacket completely off. Much like the Rocky, he's got the Stars and Stripes trunks, right down to, again, some really over-the-top, not quite over-the-top, but boots with little tassels and stuff like that on there. Some striping there. He's got much cleaner-looking boots, too, than that of Rocky. And his gloves are white with some little red accents, and still has that tough wear right across the band or the bottom area of the glove. One thing you can also do to accentuate the overtopness of Apollo, he does also come with the top hat, which again still has that American glory color scheme with the whites, the blues, Looks really nice on it. And go ahead and just plank that right on top of his head, and you're ready to go. Again, probably displaying wise, I'm going to display him with the smiling face and with the top hat. But again, like if you want to swap it out for something like this, you know, you can do that too. Let's go through his posability, shall we? And you know what? I'll keep the hat on just because I like the look of the hat. The head is on a ball joint, so again, lots of motion and movement you can get from the head. You could even technically rotate the head all the way around. That probably wouldn't help him all that much. He does have articulation in the shoulders, but as you could probably guess, because these are soft rubber, you're really not going to be able to, you know, get the arms out all that much. I always say soft rubber, it's like a soft plastic. It does have a bend, however, in the forearms, which you can rotate the forearm as well. There's a rotation, and technically a slight pivot in the glove portion. Pachow! In his hand. Upper torso ball joint, a little restricted, as we've already discussed when it comes to the legs. You can't really do all that much with them, which I guess is the only nitpick I could probably make about the figures. He has the hinge in the knee, which also allows the lower leg to rotate. And for those fans of superposable feet, well, you're in luck. The feet move up and down, which I don't know if I mentioned it for the Rocky. I think I probably did. He's got the hinge also in the toes, so you can bend the feet right at the toe area for some additional posability. Great looking figure. Missed my chance getting Apollo the first time around. Or did I get the Apollo? I can't remember now. I don't think I did. But I'm really happy to see that NECA would go back and revisit such a beloved character from the Rocky franchise. Here is Apollo. From his early, again, entrance way when it was Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago. We all know kind of how that, unfortunately, how that ended. Again, great looking figure. I love the fact that he's got the American, you know, just ghetto going on here. Just great looking figure. Love the jacket, love the hat. I love everything really about this figure. It's such a beautiful looking piece, if I can say beautiful for a boxing figure after all. And once again, just getting him to stand. Looking forward to having him displayed along with Rocky and eventually the two Ivan Dragos that we're going to be looking at in the next couple of videos. In the meantime, today we were checking out the NECA toys. This was the Rocky 40th anniversary, and this happened to be my favorite Rocky sequel of the franchise, of Rocky IV's Apollo Creed. If you guys like this video, certainly hit it with a like, and if you hadn't had a chance yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that little subscribe button down below. You won't miss future videos coming on to this channel. And certainly stay tuned as well. As mentioned, we're going to have the review of the two Dragos coming up right after this, so stay tuned for that. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.